Welcome back, everybody, to the Real Madrid Galactico rebuild. And today we are playing two derby games. First will be against Atletico Madrid at home, and then we will be playing the El Clasico away at the Nou Camp, which is going to be the biggest game in the league this season, more than likely. But before we get to that, let's have a look at our fixtures. So, obviously, this Man United game and the Valencia game was the last games that we saw on video. There's been two games in between, nothing too special. We won 2-1 away at Sevilla, and then I played a full pretty much rotation against Mainz in the Champions League because I knew we were pretty much going through, and we won 4-1. I even gave a debut to 16-year-old Alfredo, who I'm training to be a left back because he's got a very strong left foot, and with tackling at that high of a level, I see him being better as a wing back rather than someone who's going to be starting higher up the pitch. But obviously now, with those results, let's have a look at the league, and we should still be top as we've won all 14. But as you can see, Barcelona have lost a game, which means we've got a 5 point gap, and they lost to Bilbao, which I think was their most recent game. Yeah, their most recent game, and then they went and lost to Benfica as well in the Champions League. Speaking of Champions League, let's just have a look at the groups and how they are going so far. So Group A, Bayern and City already qualified, pretty standard. Group B, Sevilla and Roma already through. Porto going out. Our group, Man United are top tier, we're through as well. Group D, PSG have already qualified, but it's still between Zebra and Copenhagen. I'd be very surprised if Zebra don't, because they only need a point. Group E, Atletico Madrid join us, but then it could be Dynamo or Ajax. Be a bit of a shock if Ajax go out and Dynamo go through. And Group F, it's all to play for still between Barca, Benfica, and Chelsea. However, with Chelsea being 3 points ahead of the other two, I'd be very surprised if they somehow went out. And Group G, which was the group of death, Dortmund have won all 5 out of 5, which is a bit of a surprise. However, Napoli, Monaco, and Salzburg could be the team to join them. And then in the last group, which is Group H, Liverpool have cruised through, but then Lille, Inter, or Wolfsburg, again, any of them three can go through. So the two groups that I said from the group draw that would be a bit tough to call, I've been spot on because last game of the group and anyone could be joining. So here we are, match day squad, and this is the lineup we're going with. Angelo is coming onto that right wing, so we're going to get to see him in action because Asensio is currently injured. Olmo and Mbappe up top, Modric and Ravella in midfield, Vinicius Junior on the left, and then that back four is pretty much going to be the consistent back four for most games with Courtois in goal. Nothing too amazing on the bench. Camavinga's on there. Brahim Diaz. The rest are all pretty much rotations. And I'm hoping that we can get a good result like we did last time when we played them. And here's the Atletico Madrid lineup going 4-4-2. I'm pretty sure they played a back three last time we played them, and I think we beat them something like 5 or 6. We put 5 or 6 past them. So 4-4-2 is definitely going to be a bit different. However, they aren't really performing in the league, so I'm expecting us to win this quite comfortably. Right, Marlow with a throw in, 2 minutes in. Modric has given it away. Atletico Madrid look to break, but Kuna's all on his own. He's done well though to hold that up. And they're not exactly getting forward quick, are they? All the way back to Oblak. He'll go long. Bastoni wins that easily. Mbappe's on his bike. Can he finish? He's put it wide. Oh my word. What a start that would have been. Ravella's won that header. Marla now to Angelo. Good football. It's a good pass from Olmo. Vinicius Jr. now. Back to Ravella. He's brought down, but that's definitely outside the box. I could see that from a mile away. And Asensio's obviously not on the pitch, so I'm not sure who's going to take this. Modric gives it short. Then he has a go. It's gone for a corner though. Good early pressure from us. Modric will deliver this. There's De Ligt, but he's put it over. Straight into another highlight. Kuna's in. And it's a good save from Courtois, but I don't really know what's going on defending there. Route 1 football. Coke will deliver this, but De Ligt clears at the front post. Right, we've got a throw in here, I think. Marla's going to throw it in. Delivers it. Bastone is there, and it's a great header. Past the keeper before he even realised. Ten minutes in, and we're already in the lead. Marla with another throw in into Angelo. Gives it him back. Modric back to Angelo. Dani Olmo, Ravella. He's given it away though. Now Atletico Madrid look to break, but it's well read by Marla. Dani Olmo's come away with it. Mendy now. Vinicius Jr. Pulls it back to Olmo, and it's a great block. Jimenez with a free kick. Trying to build from the back. Herrera goes all the way back to Oblak, and that's going to be comfortable for Marla to bring down. Marla running with it. It's a great pick out for Mbappe. Mbappe's finished. There's no check for offside, and we're 2-0 up. 34 games without defeat in the league. That can't be right. It's a fantastic pick up from Marla. And then this time Mbappe gets the finish right. Oh, here we go. I mean, he looks offside to me. The fact VAR didn't even check that, I don't understand. Atletico Madrid need to get something going here if they want to come back in this game. Rodri looks like he's going to try here though. He's forced back. Herrera to Suarez. They've got a man over if he can find him. Now Michaelenko. He's going to look to deliver. Oh, I think Modric has just given a penalty away. That's 100% in the box. Yep. Absolutely poor. Suarez will take it, and he's not missing that penalty. And the curse of me, we've only gone and given him a way back in. Stupid foul to commit. But it's a great penalty from Suarez. Right, we got a free kick here. Who's taking this? Is it Modric? Dani Olmo. And he's hit an absolute perler to give us a 2-0 lead again. Well, 2-goal lead, should I say. It's a stunning free kick. There you go, straight in the top corner. Keeper doesn't stand a chance. Right, Rodri throws it in. Gets it back, plays it back to Savic. It's a great ball, and Suarez probably should be doing better. Courtois goes long to Mbappe. He loses out there. Vinicius Jr. can now pick out Angelo, and Oblak's made a great save. That's the first little thing we've saw from Angelo, who's not had the best of first half so far. Right, Oblak's going to go long. Bastoni wins that. Now we come forward. Ravella's picked out a great pass to Olmo. Can he pick someone out? He picks Mbappe out, and it's 4-1. We're looking devastating going forward again. Questionable defending here, though. So Dani Olmo gets it. He faces up the defender. Diviv looks like he wins the ball, but doesn't win it good enough, maybe? I don't know. Right, Bastoni will restart with the free kick into Modric. Now Ravella, Vinicius Jr. It's a great run. Absolutely great run. What a goal. That is a world-class goal. Like, I really expected him to pass that. I didn't expect him to keep going and going and going. But look at this. He beats him. He's still going. He's still going. No one's come to him. And he just puts it past the keeper. Again, shocking defending though from Atletico Madrid. You shouldn't be able to run straight through the core of your defence. No one trying to close him down. That's given away as well. Can we counter? No. That's easily intercepted though. Now Ravella into Mbappe. Dani Olmo's in, and he should have probably had a second. Modric delivers. Bastone is there, but he can only put it over. And I mean, at half time here, you're 5-1 up in a Madrid derby. There's not a lot you can really say team talk wise. Mendy passes this into Ravella. Mbappe now has given it to Marla. Marla's had a go. He's had 2 attempts, in fact. And the second one gets blocked by the defender. Modric delivers it. Mbappe comes out of nowhere. And he's not exactly a big guy. I'm very surprised he's won this header. But he's got a goal and it's 6-1. In fact, he comes running from the edge of the box. Unmarked. Again, poor from Atletico Madrid. And their run of getting put in their place by us continues. Right, and with just under half an hour to go, we're going to make a couple of changes. So we're going to bring Camavinga on for Modric. And Brahim Diaz is going to replace Vinicius Jr. And we will leave it at that for now. And with 15 minutes left, we might as well make our final change. And we're going to bring Militao on for De Ligt. And that should do it. Danny almost close there with another free kick. And it's been a pretty dull last 30 minutes of this game. With not a single highlight apart from that free kick. But we've won out 6-1 winners. And I can't really moan at that. Keep in our unbeaten run and winning every game so far. Can we go undefeated in La Liga this season? I think it's a possibility. Well, here we are on the matchday squad for the El Clasico away at the Nou Camp. And in my eyes, this is going to be the toughest game this season and the most likely to break our undefeated streak. But this is the squad. Asensio, which is going to sound bizarre, had recovered from the flu and then 2 days later was suffering from it again, so he's not fit. So Diaz comes onto that right wing. I would have played Angelo, but obviously he had a shocking game against Atletico Madrid, but he is still on the bench. Camavinga comes into that box-to-box midfield position because Modric has got a little bit of fitness issues. And apart from that, it's the exact same squad. What I do want to do though is show you that Barcelona have dropped points again. So they drew 3-3 away at Real Madrid, which means I think we're now 7 points clear. So this isn't actually a must win game now. However, if we do, we go 10 points ahead of them, and on current form, we would be good for the title with a 10-point lead, 100%. They also lost to Chelsea in the Champions League, so I think they're actually out. Yeah, Benfica qualified ahead of them. Crazy. I don't think they got to the Champions League knockouts last year either. I'm sure they went Europa. But anyway, let's go back to the squad. So yeah, this is the squad we're going with, and let's just see if we can carry on this unbeaten streak. Got a lot of injuries. Bizarrely, Hazard's not even on the bench. Let's just quickly swap him for Kuba. And yeah, we'll have to go with that. Right, here's the Barcelona squad. Playing a 4-4-2. That Tskankov, good player. Depay's also playing in this game. He didn't play against us last time. He's actually scored against me every single time I've played him on this save. So fingers crossed we can keep him quiet today. But there's that 7 point lead. It's going to be a big game for Barcelona here. They need the win. Right, Mingueza clears that long. Bastoni's onto it though. He can just bring it forward. Find Vinicius Jr. Building from the back. It's a good little bit of pressure from Barca. Forcing us back to Courtois. But I think we're just looking to bring them out of their shape. Brahim here. Diaz. Tamala. Gives it him back. Now Camavinga almost dropped onto the ball. Ravella, that's a great pass. And Diaz finishes a blom. And that is a class goal. The football there, the pass, the movement, everything. Briam Diaz, who was out on the wing, has come inside. Ravella's found him, and he finishes a blom. Fantastic goal. Right, Mingueza for the free kick. He goes long to Memphis. Marla's there though. Now we look to counter. Diaz brings it forward. Dani Olmo. He's found Mbappe. He's got away from his man. He's out wide. Can he pick someone out? Goes back to Marla. Into Ravella. Marla's on it again. He finds Diaz, who's had a go, and it's just over. Unlucky. Mendy with a throw in. Into Mbappe. He's given it away though. To Stegen, to Langley. Langley clears. De Ligt will bring that forward. Ravella's in space. You can't give him that space. He's found Diaz again, and it's 2-0. What a start to this game. 20 minutes in, 2-0 lead. Diaz with a double. Brilliant decision to start him over Angela. Look, you just can't give Ravella this space here. Like, somebody needs to be marking him, because he can just pick passes all over the pitch. Right, half an hour in, and Barca have only had one shot and not even on target. And to say they're at the new camp, tell a lie, they've just had a little bit of a spike. Started getting some shots off, but to say they're at home, they're not playing like they are. And as we come to half time, it's going to be pretty much don't get complacent. I'm hoping we can get a bit more out of Mbappe. He's not having the best of games. Mendy's also struggling with a 6.4. But so far we've kept Barcelona quiet, which is what's the main thing now. We are going to look to drop that tempo a little bit, just to try and keep the ball Diaz has found Bastoni. It's a good save from ter Stegen. Camavinga knocks it into the empty net, but I think he's going to be offside here. Yeah, he's disallowed. It's unlucky. I mean, in fact, it's Delete that gets the header. It's a good save from ter Stegen originally. So we deserved a little bit of luck there. Right, 20 minutes left. We're going to look at making some subs. So we're going to bring Jovic on for Mbappe because he's not having a good game at all. Vinicius Junior's not having a good game either, so we'll put Diaz on that side. Bring Angelo on for him. And we'll leave it at that now because I don't want to use all of my subs in case we get an injury or something. Right, Memphis. Vinicius Junior's won that well. Jovic has found Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo's had a go from distance and it's just wide. And I've just noticed that Vinicius Junior's still on the pitch, so something went wrong there. But we're going to make our third sub now as well. And Camavinga is struggling a little bit. And the last thing you want is players getting tired in the middle of the park. Vinicius Junior's found Dani Olmo, and that's probably going to be his last act, finding Dani Olmo there. But we've got a third, and we're surely cruising to the 3 points now. De Jong wins that. Jovic, Vinicius Junior, and he spots the run from Olmo, and Dani Olmo can just finish past the keeper quite comfortably. It's been a very, very good performance from us. It's not very often you see Real Madrid run out comfortable winners at Nou Camp. Right, Aguero on the ball. Back to De Jong. He's picked out Memphis, but Marla's there. Now Balde into Memphis. He's found Aguero and they've pulled one back. It's 3-1 and I'm going to look to shut up shop. Definitely start time wasting. Balde finds Memphis here. Marla originally stops him, but he can't stop him picking out Aguero in the middle of the box, and he has pretty much a tap in. Modric into Olmo, back to Modric. He finds Jovic. Jovic to Diaz. Ramos is very, very fortunate there. Mendy's on it now. Can he pick someone out? He's found Diaz, and Diaz has a hat trick. What a derby for Diaz. Unbelievable performance. Gives it back to Mendy, and Mendy just picks out Diaz, unmarked, 6 yard line, bang. Mendy with the throw in, into Diaz, finds Ravella, edge of the box to Marla, he has a go, Olmo retrieves it, he's delivered, Depay heads clear, Marla again. I don't really know what's going on here. Ravella, Modric, Jovic, Olmo's tried to play Angelo, but he's overcooked that. De Ligt wins that comfortably. Modric has given the ball away. And Ansu Fati's in. He's hit the post though. What a miss. And that should be it. Comfortable 4-1 winners. Playing Barcelona off the park. And like I said before the game, I'm pretty confident we are going to win the league now. So with that win, we now are on a 19 unbeaten streak and sitting 10 points above Barcelona in the league. But before we go, we are going to do the Champions League knockout draw, which will be in 8 days' time. So we'll see you for that. So here's the knockout draw. If we have a look at the teams that we can potentially get, so Atletico Madrid, Dortmund, Bayern, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, and PSG, as well as Sevilla. However, I don't think we can get Sevilla and Atletico Madrid. So all of those teams are pretty much tough games. Dortmund, probably the easiest, but Bayern, Chelsea, Liverpool, PSG. I don't think we can get Man U either because they were in our group, but it's going to be a tough round. And then you look at the teams in ours, there's only really us and City that are top teams. Oh, and Juventus, but they're not that good on this year's Football Manager. So let's see who gets who. So the first team, which is Dynamo, drew Chelsea. Monaco will play Atletico Madrid. Lille will play Man United. City will play Sevilla. We will play Bayern. Now, I think they're not that bad. I mean, I'd rather them than PSG or Liverpool. Benfica Dortmund, that's probably an even game. I'd expect Liverpool to beat Juventus and PSG should go through against Roma. But yeah, that is the draw. I'm not too sure when these games are played. So let's have a look. It will be in February, 27th of Feb. So will that be on our schedule now? Yep, there it is. So what we will do next video, I'm not really going to bother with any of these games because none of them are big games in the league, and we're not playing Atletico Madrid or Barca, so not really worth watching. But what we'll do, we'll come back, we'll play the first leg of Bayern, skip these games, and then play the second leg as well because I think we're pretty much guaranteed at the moment with the league. Just looking at this, we've got three tough games in a row there again towards the end. Sevilla, Atletico and Barca. But yeah, we will be back for the Bayern Champions League game. So thank you all for watching and I hope to see you all next time.